Hello and welcome to the NRC Oreo Nationwide Series, race number 1, season number 1 here in Daytona. It's a beautiful sunny day out as Jake Williams and Kevin White are your front row, Nick Nealman, William Duncan, and Henry Nova round out your top 5 as we get the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there it was, you guys kind of heard it because I turned my audio down pretty good.
But just like when we talked about the transporter. At the end of pit road, the last pit box is the timing line. So the last white line on pit exit is the line. Big thumbs up, my friend. Have a good time.
Yeah, I was listening to what they had to say, what Jake Williams, crew chief, had to say to him. So this should be really exciting. Here is your starting lineup. I forgot to put the next driver, which was Mason Williams, in last, so sorry, Joey. Doesn't matter where you finish. I did a test race, and Charles Sanford started last, and he won the race last time. So, anyway, as we get racing here in Daytona, it's a beautiful sunny day out, and we'll hope to have a great race. See some 3-wide action. Let's hope no wrecks. Definitely no cautions that will really hurt people. This is only a 15-race season. Next race after this is Kansas. So, as the green flag drops and we are ready to race here in Daytona and get the season underway. And as we see, Jake Williams going into turn number 1, as he kind of just, that high side doesn't get much momentum like the inside line does. So as we already see some 3-wide action, and we kind of spoke too soon about that. And that is Nick Nealman, who is out in front right now, and Henry Nova on the side by side with him. Cody Moore in that 18, trying to take the lead from Henry Nova as they make it 3-wide for the lead. And we already see 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 all the way back and towards probably like 25th. And last place is 1.2 seconds behind, and that will probably change since you really see many different, or a lot of drivers falling back right now. But once we see 4 wide, it's a possible wreck. These drivers cannot go 4 wide here. In Daytona, possibly in Talladega. Yes, Talladega might be a good place to run 4 wide, but we'll also see a lot of lead changes too. Some of these test races I saw, or I watched, there are a lot of 3-wide racing, and once they get 4 wide, it's mayhem. And tempers can rise here in Daytona. We've seen it before. Right now, Patrick Warren and Jeff Silas are out in front right now. And that's Lily Murphy in the 06 on the inside. It's 20 laps here in Daytona. And who's gonna come out on top? It's gonna be a great race here. Hope to see, like we said, a lot of good pack racing and a lot of different leaders so they can get their bonus point for leading a lap. And we just saw it right there. Oh, as we see 4 wide. 4 wide racing for a second. Get out of it, guys. Come on now. Get out of the 4 wide. Get out of the 4 wide. They got out of it. Now it's Seth Cole who's out in front. Seth Cole is out in front of that 38. Oh, as we see a big crash. Ben Cannon. Oh, hard crash. Derek Williams up and over, taking a lot of tumbles. Charles Sanford involved. And I think now it's going to be a race back to the line, as this is only 5 drivers who can possibly take the lead on the race back to the line. Wow. Some of these drivers might be affected because some of these drivers are still trying to take their cars back around to get back to the finish. This will be Seth Cole who will lead them. will bring you back and see how this mess occurred. And here it was, ladies and gentlemen, 4 wide racing, just like how I said in the beginning. We do not want this 4 wide racing. It can hurt a lot of these drivers. As we see right here, Ben Cannon in that 8 runs the 82 up into the wall as the 8 goes up and over. And look at the 82. Look how much air he gets on his car as he goes on the catch fence. We'll get back and see if anyone got hurt in the grandstands. And as you see, he gets airborne and he goes right on the right side of his car, luckily not the left side. So that's Lily Murphy also on her roof, as we'll watch it in helicopter and watch the carnage. And that is Tom Gerard, which hits the 82 of Derek Williams, which just puts him flipping and flipping. Some of these drivers do have to go to the infield, or all of these drivers who are involved who cannot race it back do have to go to the infield care center. But let's watch it in Gene Sanford. Mason Williams gets involved. He just takes a little spin as we see Lily Murphy and Ben Cannon flipping. And look at this. This is not something you see in NASCAR, NRC. And that's what puts Gene Sanford up and over and takes 3, 4 tumbles, 5 tumbles. And a 6th, yes, a 6th, 5.5 tumbles. As we'll watch it from Lily Murphy on board with her. We'll take you back to the, you watch it right here in full speed. See, that's Ben Cannon right there getting a big draft from Angel Navarro. And Derek Williams nowhere to go as Lily Murphy barely misses it. We lose the camera for about 10 seconds while she's up on her roof until somebody hits her right here. And she kind of just goes up and over as she sees the car flipping and then the car going over. So it's big wreck here. So we'll watch it from Derek Williams' view, who was whose car was in the grandstands. His front of his car was in the grandstands right there. As he comes back down on his right side of his car and flips. And there's Tom Gerard right there in that Impala who flips him 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. And a 6th, yes, 6th time. We hope all of these drivers are okay. So we'll watch it from William Duncan's car chase. He gets some slight damage from just being close together from all the drivers. Or spun out. This is a Chip Ganassi car. Let's see if Henry Sanford, the other Chip Ganassi car, he did not really get involved much. He just got a little slight damage, so he couldn't go into pit road. So he's had to get Tom Gerard to get out of his way. And everybody trying to get away from all the debris. So caution is out, possibly a red flag here in Daytona International Speedway. As we will get back to you with the 1 to go. And we're back with 1 to go, coming out of turn number 4. That took out 13 drivers. Luckily not both Chip Ganassi cars, but it did take out a lot of very good drivers. DeMax involved, Cody Moore involved. So here is your top 10. We'll pause it for you right now. It is Seth Cole Robert Pollard, Mike Wagner, Angel Navarro, Drew Austin, Kyle Thomas, James Shelley, Jeff Silas, Zachary Robinson, and William Duncan are your top 10. The green flag is out, as I thought we were still, I forgot I paused it. Anyway. Seth Cole's still out in front. And it might be some tempers will be rising at the end of this race, because Ben Cannon rode Derek Williams all the way up into the wall, which put him and Derek Williams up and over. So we'll see how the end of this plans out, as no fans were injured, luckily. We are very thankful for that. But some debris did get into the grandstands, and they did take they took everybody out of the infield care center. Everybody is okay, so that's also a good sign. So as right now, it is James Shelley who is out in front right now, with Zachary Robinson behind him. So not a good day for the Sanfors. Charles falling back, and Gene is out of it. And Henry, though, he's helping that Chip Ganassi team, who which Nick Nealman is out of the race because of the hard wreck. So I wonder if Ted Nowakowski's in. He is right here actually, so he still has a chance to win this. I think Allie Ann was involved. That's why I was thinking of it. Yep, Allie Ann was involved. I was wondering if Nowakowski was too. So as Zachary Robinson, who's out in front right now, bringing them to lap number 13. That was James Shelley who led that lap. We're seeing speeds right now, 210 miles an hour down the backstretch when we saw before. Is it's going to possibly be 3 wide for the lead? Oh, excuse me, 3 wide for third, maybe? I don't know. James Shelley has almost no help right now, so this is really affecting him, as he might just have 2 guys just right up on him and gonna slingshot him, and he's gonna lose quite a few positions. It's 3 wide sorta for the lead. That's that KV team. KV team. I don't know how to really explain it. They are 1-2 right now. Be a great finish for them if they can go 1-2 at the final results. As it's Mike Wagner who's out in front right now. We approach 6 laps to go here in Daytona. Zachary Robinson still trying to take the lead. It's still James Shelley and Mike Wagner 1-2, but that might change. We have some people who want to take the lead from these 2 KV team cars. As Jeff Silas in the 34 on the inside of the 2, and the 59 and the 9, or 55 and the 5, excuse me. Now we do not want them to go 4 wide. No, no, no. Because right now, next caution, excuse me, will end the race. It's 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by, I think that's it. Right now for the lead, as who's gonna win this race. It will be an exciting race if no one can wreck each other on the last lap or so. As it's still Mike Wagner and James Shelley who are out in front right now. But Jeff Silas is looking, but they're going to make it 4 wide for the lead, possibly. Ooh, that was close. Jeff Silas did give Sanford the room, but in my opinion, I don't think he should. And as we still see some drivers with damaged cars who are still fighting for the lead and for a win here in Daytona. Start out their season well, as now he's giving him room for 4 wide, but he puts a block on him. I believe his spotter was telling him, do not go 4 wide. And it's still the same 3 leaders right now, as no moves have been made. As now it's going to be Jeff Silas who's going to be out in front. As that was a close one again. So we approach 3 laps to go here in Daytona. It's a very close race right now. My prediction, I can't really predict who's actually going to win this race. So we're just going to have to watch and see, is anyone going to make a move? Will it be a 4 wide incident for the lead, and who's going to get out of it? So you kind of see it right now. Oh! James Shelley into the wall! We just saw it right there. James Shelley was into the wall. And now 2 laps to go. That really just ruined a lot of these drivers' chances to win. Wow. 2 to go here. And I believe that was Mike Wagner and Jeff Silas pushing Shelley up into the wall. So we'll see how this plans out and see how the post-race goes. See if any tempers are going to be rising as teammates. It's here we go. White flag is out. But it really doesn't matter because they're back. But who is it going to be back? 1 to go here in Daytona. Still don't see any 3 wide yet. We still see side-by-side action. Can Henry Sanford make a move for that Chip Ganassi team to win the season debut here in NRC Oreo Nationwide Series? A lot of these drivers are making a move towards the front. It's gonna be side by side to the checkered flag. James Shelley, Jeff Silas. Who's it gonna be? It is gonna be James Shelley. James Shelley is gonna win. Or excuse me, Michael Wagner is gonna win here in Daytona. I totally messed that up. Michael Wagner's gonna win. James Shelley fell out of the top 10 and finished 12th. I don't know what I was thinking. They look exactly the same. What a finish. And here are your official results. As I'll export this. So, Michael Wagner winning the race here in Daytona. Jeff Silas coming in 2nd. Zachary Robinson 3rd. Henry Sanford 4th. Angel Navarro 5th. Kyle Thomas 6th. Mason Williams 7th. Seth Cole 8th. Ted Nowakowski 9th. Drew Watson 10th. Austin Ogo 11th. James Shelley 12th. Robert Pollard 13th. Jack Warren 14th. William Duncan 15th. Patrick Warren 16th. Zach Warren 17th. Ryan McLemore 18th. Stephen Pollard III 19th, and Kevin White 20th. Charles Sanford 21st, Joy Murphy 22nd. So that rounds out everybody that was active, and we'll see you guys in Kansas. Great job to Michael Wagner.